Okay, so we're going to pick up from the contract being generated. So we have our contract here that was signed and activated. And what we've got now is an order that's been created. So let's open up this order. Attached to the order, we have all of the items that are going to be billed. So we have the context services, which is that milestone plan. And that's going to be 946,800. And that's going to be split into milestones. We do have billing schedules attached. Now, what we can see is the billing schedule for the 946,800, that is waiting to progress the milestones. So the next thing that we need to do is actually progress this to a project. And what this is going to do is it's going to generate a project using our project management tool. We're using TaskRay for this, but this can be integrated with multiple different other systems. So it could be integrated with Certinia PSA. You could use Smartsheets. There could be a self-built tool that you've got. So now on this project tab, let's navigate to this. Here we're going to see our project named Chicago Data Center PJ9897. Let's actually navigate into this project and see what we see from there. So what this is going to do is open up a Gantt chart view of everything that's involved in the project. So this was configured at the time we did the configuration of the project. Here we've assigned specific roles and resources to the project. I'm not going to go too much into the PSA side of things. What we're going to do is just demo this based upon the progress in the project. So here we can see my discovery is 0% completed. The solution design phase is 0%. Then we've got the build, which is 0%. So what we also can see on the right-hand side, we've got it broken down into kind of tasks and activities. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to sort this by task group. And rather than me going into each single one of these and all of the tasks below it, I'm just going to update it on the actual tasks. So let's mark our architect deep dive as is as complete. Then our 2B has been completed. And then finally, we'll go for planning. Now, what we'll see at the top is that, there you go, this section here, you can see that discovery is now 100% completed. Let's very quickly open this orchestration plan, because the orchestration plan is going to show us exactly what we're doing when it comes to the billing side of things. So the first thing that happens is the project gets created. The next thing is we're going to move into that planning. And then once that planning milestone is completed, we're going to generate a 10% invoice. After that, we move into build. Once the build milestone is completed, we then generate an invoice for 60% of the overall charges. Moving into testing and UAT, once UAT is completed and the milestone is marked as completed, we generate a 20% invoice. And then the final part of that is the go live, where we mark that as completed and we then generate the remainder invoice, which I believe is 10%. Okay, so let's now come back to our section here. And let's go through our solution design. So the planning is complete. Let's now move to solution design. So we're going to say solution design has been done. The user story and acceptance criteria has been done. And the architect now sign off has completed. So we should see this update. There we go. And now we've reached our architect sign off. So these two sections are signed off. Let's jump into the orchestration plan now. And there we can see that's been updated. So we've done the project creation, then the planning and architecture. And the next thing is we're going to create that 10% invoice. The next thing that we can then do is show that the build has been completed. So we'll complete sprint 1, we'll complete sprint 2, sprint 3, sprint 4, sprint 5, and we go through to feature acceptance, which shows us our feature acceptance is complete. And we should now see this update in real time.